Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we are plunging right into the highly anticipated second season of Wednesday.
A show that just exploded, didn't it?
Absolutely. And our mission here is really to sift through all the latest confirmed details, the surprises, everything, just to give you the clearest possible picture of what's coming for Wednesday Addams.
That's right. We're trying to cut through the speculation and focus on what we know. And there are some pretty significant shifts happening behind the scenes, creatively and production-wise.
Yeah, big shifts, not just minor tweaks.
No, definitely feels like an evolution.
And what an evolution. We've got some immediate, head turners right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. But what?
Well, for instance, a major cast member apparently returning, despite, seeming pretty dead, which is wow.
Okay, intriguing.
And the lead actor, Jenna Ortega, stepping up to become an executive producer. That's a big deal in TV.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
Changes the dynamic completely.
So yeah, let's get you informed and quickly.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so first up, this change of scenery. And maybe even more importantly, a shift in creative control.
Right.
Season 2 is officially filming from Romania to Ireland.
Which is interesting visually, potentially a different vibe.
Could be. But the really big news, I think, is Jenna Ortega. She's not just back as Wednesday.
No, she's an EP now. Executive producer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what does that actually mean for the show's direction, do you think?
Well, it's fascinating because it seems less like just a title and more hands-on. She's been very open about what she wants for season 2. Less focus on romance for Wednesday.
Yeah, I read that. More horror.
Definitely pushing for more horror elements. And also exploring Wednesday's relationships with the other female characters more.
Like Enid and Bianca.
Exactly. So her being an EP, it suggests she has real power to shape the story now, to make sure the character feels authentic to her vision. It's not just about delivering lines.
It implies she can push back, maybe. Challenge things.
Potentially, yeah. It suggests a real commitment to the character's integrity from her perspective. It could really shift the tone.
Okay, but playing devil's advocate, could that much control from the star, even one who embodies the role so well, maybe narrow the focus too much?
That's a fair point.
Could it steer away from what brought in everyone in season 1? Maybe some, the lighter teen drama bits.
It's possible, but I think it also points towards aligning the show more with the core Addams family vibe,
More gothic, less high school romance.
Exactly. Leaning into the inherent strangeness, the horror. It might lose some viewers, maybe, but it could also deepen its identity for others who want that more mature, genre-focused feel.
And the Ireland move could feed into that.
Absolutely. Think about the landscapes. Ireland offers this lush, ancient, maybe more atmospheric backdrop compared to, say, the specific Gothic look they got in Romania. Could naturally feel darker.
That makes a lot of sense. So this drive for authenticity, especially with Jenna involved, it really leads into these bigger thematic shifts they seem to be planning.
Right.
Like you said, leaning into horror, moving away from the love triangle stuff from season 1.
Precisely. And it's not just vague, it seems quite specific. They want to deepen Wednesday's platonic relationships.
So more Enid, more Bianca.
Yeah. Exploring those dynamics gives Wednesday more layers beyond just who she might date.
And it's not just the friends, right? They mentioned the family, too.
Yes, a commitment to deepening the Addams family dynamic. That means more Morticia, Gomez, Pugsley, probably Fester, too.
Which sounds amazing.
It grounds the show in its origins, doesn't it? That wonderfully weird family unit.
Okay, but how do you balance that? More family time? Without losing Wednesday's own story. It's her show, after all.
Well, I think exploring the family actually enriches her story. It shows us why she is the way she is.
Ah, okay. Context.
Yeah, it's about her place within that family, not just her dealing with, normie high school problems. It allows for deeper character work, I think.
All right, that makes sense. So with all these changes, who's actually in it? Who's coming back to Nevermore or, wherever they are now?
Good news on that front, mostly. The core cast is largely returning.
So obviously Jenna Ortega is a Wednesday.
Of course. Then Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia, Luis Guzman as Gomez, Isaac Ordonez as Pugsley.
Fred Armisen is Uncle Fester.
Yep, he's back. And Victor Dorobantu as Thing. Can't forget Thing.
Never. And Deputy Santiago, Luyanda Unadi Luis Niawa.
She's confirmed too, so the main Addams circle is solid.
What about the Nevermore students?
Key ones are back. Emma Myers as Enid, naturally. Joy Sunday as Bianca.
Hunter Duhan as Tyler. After the Hyde reveal.
He's confirmed.
Yeah.
Which raises questions. Also, Musa Mustafa as Eugene, Georgie Farmer as Ajax, and Naomi J. Ogawa as Yoko.
So the main group is there. Continuity.
Pretty much, yeah, which is good.
Okay, here's the thing that made me go, wait, what? Jamie Buscemi.
As Sheriff Galpin.
Yeah, he's confirmed to return. But didn't he, like, die? Or it seemed very, very close to it in the finale.
That's the big question mark, isn't it? How are they bringing him back? Was it not fatal? Is there some supernatural loophole? A flashback?
It really makes you wonder about the rules of this world, doesn't it? Can
Yeah.
people just come back?
It definitely leans into the more fantastical possibilities. Maybe something from wider Adams lore. Or maybe it was just a fake out. We don't know.
But we do know someone who isn't coming back.
Right. Gwendolyn Christie as Principal Weems. Her end seemed pretty definitive.
Yeah, no ambiguity there, it felt like. Which makes the Sheriff Galpin thing even weirder, by contrast.
Exactly. One seems final, the other, not so much. Puzzling.
And besides the returning faces, there's talk of new Addams family members, expanding the clan.
Yeah, anticipation is high for that. The Addams family tree is huge and full of bizarre characters.
So bringing in, like, Cousin It or Grandmama or someone new entirely.
Could be anything. It adds so much potential. New dynamics, new problems for Wednesday, maybe new allies. It reinforces her connection to this big, eccentric legacy.
Okay, so with the cast shaping up like this and the themes shifting, what about actual plot threads? What might we see?
Well, there's the Stalker storyline from season 1. That felt kind of unresolved, didn't it?
Definitely. The mysterious texts, the photos.
So will season 2 finally reveal who that is? Or will it deepen that mystery? Maybe tie into something bigger?
And with the push for more horror? Maybe more supernatural stuff from the Addams lore generally?
This seems likely. Curses, creatures, weird family traditions. It fits the bill. It could connect to the Stalker or be entirely new threats.
And Tim Burton still involved?
Yep, still on board as an executive producer, so his visual style, his influence, that should still be very present. Continuity there.
Which is important. And release date. Still waiting, right?
Still waiting. The rumors point to maybe late 2024 or sometime in 2025. But nothing official yet. We just have to be patient.
The waiting.
Tell me about it. But it does feel like they're taking their time to get it right, refine things.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like just churning out another season. It feels more deliberate.
Agreed. More focused, maybe even bolder, like you said.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's bring it all together. What are the key things you need to take away from this deep dive?
Well, first, the production shift. Moving to Ireland, new look, new feel, potentially.
Then the huge one, Jenna Ortega as EP. Her influence, pushing for more horror, less romance, deeper relationships, both female friendships and family.
Right, and the cast updates, most people are back, which is great, but that big question mark over Sheriff Galpin.
And the sad confirmation about Principal Weems.
And the potential for new Addams family members joining the chaos.
So, the so what here, the reason this matters, is that these details give you a much richer sense of where Season 2 is heading than just a quick headline.
Exactly. You understand the why, the creative forces, the actors' input. It gives you a more nuanced appreciation for what they're building.
It sets expectations, but in an informed way.
Precisely.
So that brings us to our final thought. Something for you to chew on until the show actually drops. Given Jenna Ortega's bigger role, the move away from typical teen romance, the deeper dive into horror and family, what new ground could Wednesday break for YA storytelling?
Good question.
Could it redefine what audiences expect from shows like this? Especially character-driven fantasy that maybe wants to be a bit darker, a bit stranger.
How much can it push those boundaries while still being, Wednesday?
Exactly. Something to ponder while we wait.